Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live. In today's video, I wanted to share with you some insights into the two different vibrations within human design, the higher vibrational frequency and the lower vibrational frequency. If I'm going to use human design terminology, then we'll be talking about the self, like when you're in alignment with your human design, and the not self, when you're not in alignment with your human design. And very often I read a lot of articles and read a lot of books and see a lot of information online, really incredible information about tapping into those higher frequencies within your human design. So really focusing on the positivity. But you don't really hear a lot around the lower vibrational frequencies, especially when it's related to something positive. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. It's all going to make sense. If you're new to human design, stay with me. It's all going to make sense on this live. If you've never watched me before, my name is Abigail Rebecca. I am a human design business mentor, and I really love to empower women to be iconic, to be visible, to feel empowered, to feel confident, to go out there and be seen and be visible in order to grow their brand, their personal brand, their business brand, and as a result of that, receive more opportunities and grow their business in a very aligned way, instead of trying to hustle and work hard all of the time. And that's the way that we've been taught to do things. So my videos provide you with really valid information and strategy in order for you to be able to apply your specific human design to your business, to your leadership, to your life. But also I'd like to think as well that they are inspirational for you in a very transformational way, because human design, as well as it being a very practical application, is also very mystical, and those are the elements that I really, really love about it. So welcome if you are watching me on the live. I'm recording this on Thanksgiving, so for that, I know that I do know that I have a lot of American clients and a lot of American followers on here. So happy Thanksgiving to those of you who are celebrating, or maybe you've escaped from the family to watch this a little bit later on today. So hi everyone, I hope you're having a lovely day. And please, I'd love to know in the comments where you are watching from today, what your human design is, if you have any questions. I love to keep these lives very conversational and two-way. I think it's really important that I can come on here and connect with you, you can connect with me, and you can learn more about your human design and feel more empowered and confident around your human design. And of course, if you really love this video and you want to follow me on whatever medium that you're watching this on, we are live streaming to lots of different platforms today, which is really exciting, but predominantly on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you would like to subscribe and like this and comment and then follow me along, I go live on YouTube every single Thursday at the same time. So I would love to know in the comments if you are new to human design, where you are with it, where you are in the experimentation. If you are new to human design, just very, very briefly to describe to you what it is. I want you to imagine that Myers-Briggs and astrology became lovers and had a love child. That's human design. So it is a way that you can really understand yourself at a deeper level. You understand how your energy is designed to be shared with other human beings. So how you give energy, how you receive energy, everything is energy. So once you understand that, then you can understand how you can build highly effective relationships, not just in your life, but also in your business. Business success is all about building sound, relationships, deep relationships, having a community of people that are there to support you, that will not only want to come and work with you and pay you for your services, but also will recommend you to their friends and family, and they might want to collaborate with you, or they will support you in different ways. So building this community is really important for us as we're building our business, and human design is a fantastic tool to be able to help you with your business relationships. It also shows you how you can manifest, how you can create amazing opportunities in your life for yourself and for others. So therefore, how you can create success, how you can create wealth, and how you can confidently accept yourself just the way that you are. I speak to so many women, and I work with so many women, successful women from the outside. Anyone would look at them and think, this woman is successful, this woman is confident, this woman knows her stuff, and she's getting on and doing her thing. And even then, I will speak to these women and they will tell me they don't like the way that they look, or they don't think that they are successful enough in comparison to so-and-so over there. They're beating themselves up for different things. They don't think that they're good enough. They don't think that they're capable of doing more. So even when they reach a pinnacle of their career and their business, where in the wider world they would be recognized as successful, they stay there, they don't grow, they don't expand. And that can be very frustrating to many people. I'd love to know if in the comments if you can relate to that, because certainly I know that when I feel stagnant, when I feel still, it's something that is really frustrating, because we are designed to expand. Just as the universe expands, we are designed to expand. So when it comes to growth, and when it comes to personal development, and when it comes to stepping into our next level of our business or our life, human design gives you a great indication through that. And the way that it can communicate to us is through emotions. The feelings that we feel when everything's in flow, everything's amazing, we're being invited into things if we're a projector, we're able to respond to things if we're a generator, manifesting generator, and we're in the right environments if we're reflectors, and if we are manifestors, then it's just peace and no one's staying in our way. So we have these feelings when we're on the right track, and we have these feelings when we're not on the right track. And human design gives it language. So if you are new to human design and you want to, first of all, know what your human design is, you can go over to my website, abigailrebecca.com, and you can go and download your human design chart for free. And it will tell you on there what human design type you are, whether you're a generator, manifesting generator, a reflector, a projector, or a manifestor. There are 5 different human design types, and each human design type has a strategy. So if you are a manifestor, you are designed to self-initiate and to go out there and make things happen and start the fires and get the ball rolling, and however else you want to call it. But it's really important that you inform people before you go and do that, because otherwise you move too quick and you'll take them off kilter, and they'll be like, oh my God, what's going on? Like, this person is moving too quickly. I don't like it. So therefore I'm going to stop them in their tracks. I'm going to stop them from doing what they need to do. That's why it's so important for manifestors, if you're a manifestor, to be able to inform before you go ahead and you self-initiate. For generators, so manifestors are 9% of the population. For generators and manifesting generators, your strategy is the same. Please let me know in the chat what your human design is, what your human design type is. And if you don't know, then you can go onto my website and look it up. But if you're a generator, manifesting generator, then your strategy is to respond, or wait to respond to things. And you don't have to wait very long, because you have this wonderful magnetic aura that comes in, but you are designed to wait to respond to things. If you're a projector like me, hands up if you're a projector. I'm inviting you into the comments, projectors. If you are a projector like me, then you are designed to wait for the invitation. And if you are a beautiful reflector, 1% of the population are beautiful unicorns. And again, I'd love to know if you're a projector in the a reflector in the comments, then you are designed to wait a full moon cycle. So on average, 28.5 days, which might seem pretty hardcore for the majority of us, but believe you me, it makes perfect sense to reflectors, because what they're able to do is when they're making a big business decision or a big life decision, they're able to take in the different nuances within their environment. When we are aligned to our design, so when we are being our human design selves, so that is as projectors when we're waiting to be invited, as reflectors when we're waiting that moon cycle, when we are manifestors when we're informing, or as generators and manifesting generators, then we are waiting to respond. You are aligned to your human design, so you will feel a higher frequency feeling. So it's great to see you dropping knowledge bombs. I love the name of your YouTube channel. Amazing. So if a generator like you, so a generator, if you're aligned to your design, you will feel satisfaction, inner satisfaction. And I'm sure as a generator, you will know what that feels like. So generator, manifesting generators, satisfaction. For projectors like me, you will feel successful. If you're a reflector, you will feel like delighted and surprised by life. And if you're a manifestor, you will feel peace. But there are lower vibrational frequencies. And these lower vibrational frequencies are, if you're a manifestor, anger. If you're a generator, manifesting generator, frustration. If you're a projector like me, bitterness. And if you're a reflector, sheer disappointment with life. Now, we can look at these lower vibrational frequencies and feelings and put a negative connotation to it. I mean, I'm doing it myself. I'm calling it low vibrational, high vibrational. So immediately with my language and my terminology, I am differentiating it and saying that this is good and this is bad. But I'm not meaning to do that. And this is why. Because those, and I will call it lower vibrational frequencies because it is lower vibrational frequencies, and it's not good for us if we stay there. I can be very, very bitter as a projector. If I don't feel that I'm being seen, recognized, invited into things, if I don't feel successful, I can feel very bitter. Of course, it's my responsibility as a projector to also value myself, and then it shouldn't matter. But you know, we're human and life gets in the way, and we have emotions and we have feelings, and very often we can have negative reaction to things and we can feel very negatively about things. When it becomes disempowering is when we stay there. If I decide that I'm just going to be freaking bitter for the rest of the week, then I am choosing that. I'm choosing to be bitter. And therefore, I'm choosing to be disempowered. Therefore, I'm choosing to be the victim. The same would be for generators. If you are feeling frustrated, if you decide that you want to stay in that frustrated state continuously, you are the victim to your, is it a word? Frustratedness. It is now. You're a victim to that. You are choosing to be frustrated. It's just, nothing's going wrong and I'm so frustrated by it. And you know what? I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to stay here and I'm going to be frustrated. Well, guess what happens when you are in that feeling? You're not going to be able to attract in things that are going to be a match for your higher emotional, higher frequency state. What you're going to do is you're just going to attract in more things to be frustrated about. And there the cycle continues and you just stay frustrated. And where are the opportunities going to be in that? There's not going to be any opportunities that can help you to be successful in your business, to attract more clients. Because you're just going to be this frustrated or bitter, or if you're a manifestor, angry, or if you're a reflector, disappointed. You're just going to be this human that's walking around and is just so frustrated and disconnected with life, blaming others for the situation that you're in and not taking responsibility for it, number one, and also not taking responsibility to alchemize that into something higher vibrational, like success, like satisfaction, like peace, like surprise and delight. And how many people do you know in your life that are just going through life like that? Frustrated, angry, bitter, disappointed, blaming everyone else for everything that's happening in their life. The fact that, I can't get any clients, I can't grow my business, no one's inviting me into any opportunities, no one wants to work with me, I'm not making any money, my business isn't growing. How many people do you know? But what I want to invite you in to do today is take a good hard look at that and actually look at these emotions as an opportunity to be able to step into something bigger, to be able to use that frustration, use that anger, use that bitterness, use that disappointment, and to use it as, first of all, a trigger to say, hang on, something's not right here. What do I need to do differently in order to create success within my business? And also to use it as maybe something that pushes you in the right direction. So if you're feeling frustrated as a generator, for example, not to be like, oh, I'm frustrated, I'm just going to stay here. To be like, I'm really frustrated, I need to do something about this in order for me to be able to step out of it. So I want to give you an example of someone that I had a conversation with a few weeks ago. It's someone who's been in my community now. I think I met her during lockdown 2020. During lockdown, I ran the most amazing 3-month online program called Illuminate Love and Leadership. And it was 2 weeks into UK lockdown. And I kind of felt my emotions and felt my frustration and as a projector, felt my bitterness because of we were all locked down. And I'd lost my freedom, or I thought that I'd lost my freedom, which is my number one value. And once I'd stepped through that, I then decided that I was going to do something about it. And I thought, what am I really good at? And I was like, I know I'm really good at change. I was such a great change manager when I worked in corporate. I was brought into departments and organizations to manage change. So I was like, right, I'm really good at managing change, and I'm also really good at working my way out of fear. I've been through lots of scary experiences in my life, which I've then been able to alchemize into something positive. And I just thought, well, everyone's scared in the world. We've all gone into lockdown. There's this, killer disease that's spreading around the world. What's going to happen? What's going to happen to everyone's businesses? People were having their clients cancelling on them left, right, and center. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to create something. It was really low cost. And I was like, I'm going to create something that women are going to be able to step into, to be able to step into love, step out of fear and into love. And I met this amazing client as a result of it. And she's never worked with me one-on-one, but she's done a lot of my programs. She's been in my communities, and I love her dearly. She's amazing. And I was having a conversation with her the other day. She booked a one-off coaching session with me. And it's not something that I do very often as a one-off, but because I've known her for so long, I wanted to help her. And she was telling me that she had pivoted within her business. So she wanted some guidance from me because I know about her human design. She's a generator. So she wanted some guidance from me about next steps and about how to market herself and how to be visible. But she was talking to me about the fact that she had really sat with her frustration as a generator. And maybe there had been times in her life that she'd ignored that feeling. She'd just tried to whitewash over it, to be like, okay, it's not happening. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling frustrated, but I'm going to go over here and eat this cake to make myself feel better, or go for a walk to make myself feel better, or go for a massage and that will make me feel better. But actually what she was doing is she was just putting band-aids over the wound instead of actually healing the wound and looking at the root cause and being like, why am I frustrated? Why am I so frustrated? And what do I need to do to step out of it? So the reason I'm sharing this with you is that she was able to use her frustration as a stepping stone to make change in her life, to address what the root cause was, really understand what that was, and make the changes necessary to be able to raise herself up to the next level so she would feel that satisfaction. So I want to encourage every single one of you that is watching this to look at your frustration, look at your anger, look at your bitterness, look at your disappointment, dependent on what human design type you are, and use it as an opportunity and to use it as a stepping stone. So how do you do that? How was she able to do that? How do I help my clients to do that? Well, number one, which is really important, is that we all need to take radical responsibility for the fact that we are the creators of our life. We are the creators of our destiny. And whatever it is that you are going through at the moment, you have been instrumental in creating this. Now, the reason it's called radical responsibility is that it is radical, because if you look at the world at the moment and you look at the suffering of the people in the world at the moment, you might ask yourself, well, they didn't ask for that. How can they take responsibility for it? But I'm not asking you to look at other people. I'm asking you to look at yourself. Don't distract your own from your own pain and your own bitterness or anger or frustration or disappointment. Do not use other people and the situation in this world to distract that away from yourself. It's very easy to do that, to look to others instead of actually looking at yourself. So I want to invite you to look at yourself. Why am I feeling bitter? Why am I so angry? Why am I so frustrated? Why am I so disappointed? And then radically accept that because you are the creator of your world, you have created it. And therefore, what you can start to do is you can start to step out of that victim mode. You can stop blaming other people and circumstances for whatever circumstance you're in, and you can start to hold yourself responsible for it. Now, can I just tell you that as radical and as triggering as this can be, it is also an exercise in incredible freedom. Because once you can start taking responsibility for things that are happening in your life that aren't going very well, you can then start to take responsibility for the things in your life that are coming up that will be working very well. Because once you understand that you are the creator, that you design your own life, it gives you freedom, because then it's like, okay, so I get to design my life. What do I want to design? What do I want to step into? Who do I want to be? How successful do I want to be? What kind of clients do I want to work with? Where do I want to travel to? How much money do I want? What experiences do I want to manifest? You can start to have so much fun with it once you can actually start to understand, first of all, you're responsible for where you are at the moment. No one else, just you. And if you're responsible for getting to where you are at the moment, if you are at that lower level frequency, you're also responsible for being able to get to the next step. So then it's looking at where that feeling of frustration or anger or bitterness or disappointment might be. What is happening in your life? What are you afraid of stepping into? What are the fears that are holding you back? Why do you feel so frustrated? There have been different periods within my business. So I've been in business now for nearly 10 years. It'll be 10 years next year. I can't believe it. 10 years ago, next year, I left corporate, and I look back and I'm absolutely gobsmacked. I'm like, how on earth did I create all of this? Really? Because there have been so many times in my life where I felt so bitter. I felt like handing in the towel, or hanging up the towel, whatever the expression is. I've really not been wanting to take the next step. And if I'd really looked at the root cause, and I have done many times, I look at the root cause of my bitterness. It's because I'm scared. It's because I'm scared of playing big. It's because I'm scared of being rejected. It's because I'm scared of people saying no to me. I'm scared of my ego being bruised. I'm scared of going out and launching something and then no one stepping into it, so I'll look bad. It's all about ego, and it's all about me. So maybe this is something that you need to look at the moment. Where does that feeling stem from? And then the next step, the third step to this, is very simple, and that's to take the next step. What is one really potentially scary but big action that you can take that will push you out of your comfort zone and take the next step towards your higher frequency energy? Take one step towards success if you're a projector. Take one step towards peace if you're a manifestor. Take one step towards satisfaction if you're a generator or a manifesting generator. Take one step towards surprise and delight if you're a reflector. What is it? Is it picking up the phone? Is it putting a post on social media? Is it investing in something? Is it going and buying those fabulous boots that you've had your eye on for ages and you're procrastinating around them? Is it hiring someone in your business that you can delegate things to? Is it launching that program that's been in your head for years and you've never got round to doing it because you're so worried that people aren't going to join it? What is that next step? And it doesn't have to be the launch. It can be steps towards it. So what would be the first step towards the launch? I'll tell you what would be a good step towards the launch. Pick a date on the day that you're going to launch. That's a good step. Put it in your calendar. Commit to it. Say, on this day, I'm going to launch this product. And then take baby steps, incremental steps to go forward. What is it that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said? You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to see the first step. I might have misquoted him then. I'm sorry if I have, but you get my gist. You just need to take that one step, then the next step, then the next step. Baby steps. You can climb a mountain with baby steps. So that is what I wanted to share with you today, to give yourself the opportunity to do that, and also to thank your bitterness, to say thank you to your bitterness, say thank you to your anger, say thank you to your frustration, say thank you to your disappointment, because this is a wonderful tool to be able to give yourself a big kick up the backside to go and get some stuff done. Thank you for watching. Please, comments below, questions below, aha moments below. If you would like some support with your next steps, you can go over to my website, abigailrebecca.com. You can send me an email, hello@abigailrebecca.com. You can reach out to me on whatever medium you're watching this. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go and get my eyelashes done now. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.